Even while heading home, I kept thinking of what Soy said and the way she blushed. It was strange. I already knew that Soy had a crush on Tay, but why is it suddenly bothering me?
But if I'm alone with Tay, I get too nervous.
I shook my head and tried to erase the troubling thoughts. I should stop thinking about it. There's no reason for me to. Right? This is Soy's business. Of course, she is my favorite friend, but she does have a crush on the person I trust the most, but... Ah! I was screaming inside of my complicated feelings and thoughts. Hello? Huh? Who's that? Oh, Zion! Hello? A cute boy with round cat-like eyes cheerfully said hi. I love that coat of yours. It was Zion. He was wearing casual clothes today.
I've never seen you outside the cafe. Where are you going?
Oh, hello. I was heading home. How about you?
Well, as you can see, I'm running Mr. Hobbin's errand.
But that's not tea leaves, that's cat food. I pointed at the 2 large packs of cat food in Zion's arms.
Yeah, Mr. Hobbin has a lot of cats. He can't take care of them very well, but he keeps them anyways. I'm suffering because of that.
I see. The cats Mr. Hobbin brought. I felt like that reminded me of something. But for some reason my memory wasn't clear. Did I dream about it or something? Thanks for letting me know this, sir.
That memory is already in the abandoned diary.
I think I just heard something. I was startled and glanced around. There was only normal passerby around. Meanwhile, Zion clapped his hands.
Oh, right. Your uniform just reminded me of something. You and Tay go to Crobi Academy, right?
What? Oh, yeah. Zion suddenly laughed bashfully.
Actually, so I might be able to see you at the academy.
What? At our academy?
Yes.
You're not transferring, are you?
No.
Zion looked excited. I'd never seen that look on your face before, Zion.
I was personally asked to be a temporary teacher.
You? A teacher?
Yes, I was asked to play the harp in front of everyone.
Aw, how nice. Come to think of it, I did hear that Zion could play the harp. That story spread so fast there wasn't a single student who didn't know that. Then is he coming to play?
The music teacher of Crobi Academy asked me, what was his name?
Yuri? It's not Mr. Yuri. Zion nodded. Yuri. I don't think this is to give the students a new experience. This is just because Yuri's too lazy to teach. Hey!
So say hi to me if you see me at the academy.
I will. Zion smiled again at my answer and turned away. But...
Oh, it's already this late? I'm in trouble.
Zion checked his watch and looked troubled. Huh? Is there a problem?
It's nothing important, but the market in front of the station is having a sale today. But I have to get back to the cafe. I'm sorry, but could you please take these to the cafe for me?
What? Zion held out the cat food and the tea leaves he was holding on to.
You just have to hand these to Tay. They're tea samples.
Oh, To be honest, Banjul isn't on my way home. Besides, I don't want to face Tay right now. As I hesitated, Zion looked sorry he asked.
Oh, is it a bad time?
He looked so desperate. What should I do? Aw, but it's Zion. And we do have to go talk to Mr. Tay about a few things. So. Yeah, I'll do your favor. No, it's fine. Give those to me.
Oh, thank you so much.
He brightened up in an instant. You're welcome, buddy. Sian handed me the tea leaves and ran off.
Oh, Tay will love it.
What? Sian yelled from afar. Although I asked back, Sian just smiled and waved. You mean he's gonna love seeing me? Before I knew it, he was already gone. Tay will love it? He must have been expecting the tea leaves. I didn't want to start fooling myself again, so I came up with a reasonable explanation. Good on you, girl. Oops. Yes, Tay loves tea leaves, so that must be why. Absolutely. It's all about that tea. Anyways, a hot boy who doesn't miss a sale. It kind of suits him, but kind of doesn't. Before I knew it, I was already in front of Banjul. I hurried my way since Sian asked me himself. Whew, I carried the things into the cafe. Hello. I hesitated and entered the cafe. Welcome. Huh? You're... Oh, hello, Mr. Hobbin. As I opened the door and said hi, Mr. Hobbin, the manager, greeted me. Are you here for drinks? No, I was asked to hand these over to you. I hurriedly handed over the bottle of tea leaves and the cat food. He had a big question mark on his face. I met Sian earlier. He told me to give these to Tay. What's Sian doing? He said there was some sort of sale and that he had to go. Ah, that boy. Being the mom again. I told him not to, since it's bad for his image. Besides, asking a customer to do his job for him. Mr. Hobbin muttered to himself. Gotta unhinge my tongue. Then he saw me just standing at the entrance and hurriedly gestured to me to come in. Oh no. I'm very sorry. I can't believe he made you do his work. It's nothing. I told him I'd do it. No, but still, he can't just do that. I was smiling awkwardly when I heard the door open behind me. I turned around and saw a familiar person in the uniform. I'm back. Tay was coming in, but abruptly stopped since I was blocking his way. I quickly turned around and let him come in. But Tay was so surprised at seeing me, he just froze. Huh? What are you doing here? Oh, just in time, Tay. She's your friend, right? You take her to that table over there. Sian was completely rude to her. Sian? Yes, I sent him to run an errand, but he left all his things to this lady here and went shopping. That naughty cat. You call him a cat too! What the heck's going on with Sian? I see. He's trouble, that boy. Anyways, make her a good cup of tea as an apology. Huh? Oh, it's fine. It's really nothing. I was on my way home anyways. Don't be like that and just have a cup. I'd feel too bad if you don't. Mr. Hobbin winked at me. Oh, Mr. Hobbin. I was realizing yet again that he was just as handsome as the waiters here. Then thank you, Tay. Yes, Mr. Hobbin. Mr. Hobbin waved at me and disappeared to the kitchen. The manager left, but Tay didn't move at all. I was just hesitating at the spot as well when Tay looked troubled and said, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's a good idea for you to be here right now. Huh? Would you hurry and leave? Don't make too much noise on your way. For a moment I thought Tay was joking, but his face was so serious I was flustered and just froze. Now, hurry. Tay pushed my back. Tay forced me out to the entrance. It was then... Soy? Huh? I heard a small but familiar voice from afar. I instinctively turned around to see who that voice belonged to. At that moment, I ended up catching her eyes. She widened her eyes.
What are you doing here?
I remembered then that Soy said she'd go to Banjul today. Oops, this was probably not a good idea. I couldn't see my own face, but I knew for sure I looked troubled. And her face wasn't bright either. Is this the end of our friendship?
When I asked you to come with me...
She looked dismayed. I think she's misunderstanding something. I'd rather have her interrogate me like she did this morning. Since Tay was right in front of me, so I couldn't say anything. Then I'll bring you the tea Mr. Hobbin asked to. Will you sit with your friend? Oh. Just a moment ago he told me to leave. Oh? Tay gestured to Soy so only I could see. Did he tell me to leave because he knew Soy was here? Well, this is awkward. Tay pushed me slightly to Soy's direction and I just went. When I turned back, Tay was already in the kitchen. I walked hesitatingly, feeling guilty for some reason, and sat beside Soy. She glared at me.
You lied to me, right?
No. I was asked a favor, so I had to come. Soy's eyes were full of distrust.
Favor?
Yeah, I was asked to hand some tea leaves to Tay. I'm telling you the truth.
All right, fine.
Soy did nod, but she still looked troubled.
Since we're talking about it, I have to ask.
Soy came closer until she was right beside me. I got my ears ready and waited for her question.
What's your real relationship with Tay?
I felt my heart sink for a moment. Did she notice something? What are you talking about?
When I look at you and Tay, you guys feel strange. Just now you two are whispering to yourselves.
That's...
What did you two talk about?
Soy's sharp eyes sparkled. She must be suspicious of when Tay tried to force me out. We didn't say much. If I don't say something, she might end up noticing that I live with Tay. I thought hard to escape the situation somehow. And just in time, I thought of a question I've been wondering about from before. Soy, you like Tay, right?
Of course.
Is that just because of his looks? Soy thought for a moment at my question.
Well, since I've always cried out loud for hot guys, it's not a surprise that you think that. But it's different this time. I'm more serious. If you ask me what I like about him other than his looks, I can say I just like everything. I've never felt this way before.
Her sparkling eyes were enraptured. I feel like I've been hit in the stomach to hear her ardent confession about her love for Tay. I feel frustrated and uncomfortable.
Oh, right. Since we're talking about this, I have something to tell you.
Something to tell me?
I thought on my way to Banjul. From now on, I want to officially start appealing to Tay. So I was thinking, could you help me?
Oh, what a terrible position to be in. Cutie likes Tay, but Soy's her best friend, and she really likes Tay, and oh... Do you be loyal to your best friend, or do you snub her for love? Oh, no. The choice. Eek. She looked at me with the same eyes she made when she thought of Tay. Normally I would have considered those eyes cute, but right now I felt uncomfortable. I was a bit flustered and stuttered. Me?
Yeah, you're close with him. If you help me, Tay will definitely consider me different from the other girls. I thought that if you backed me up, things really might work out with him. So help me, please.
Actually, that bottom one is a very good question. Just a second, Soy. I want to support you, but does Tay feel the same about you? If Tay felt the same way about you, I would fully support both of you guys. 'Cause that makes sense. That's the right thing to do. I wouldn't force my feelings on Tay if Tay didn't feel the same way about me. And if he liked you more than he liked me, so you gotta consider how Tay feels. In conclusion. But I think that really depends all on Tay and not me, I carefully told her. Even if I help you, in the end, it's Tay's choice. For some reason, I couldn't just say I'd help her. I felt like I was making pathetic excuses and circling around, but so I cut my words and said firmly,
I don't think that. A person's mind is fickle and can change with a little bit of pushing. Of course, I'm not saying my Tay has no principles, but he'll at least be a bit interested if someone he's close to pushes him. So I was hoping if you could kind of be a bridge between me and him.
No, I'm not even that close with Tay.
Hey, no other girl is closer to Tay than you are in our academy. Anyways, friend, please help me make this work.
Soy was being more insistent than usual. I don't think she'll listen to anything I say. The way she put her thumbs up at me, she looked happy as if she got everything she wanted. I looked at her triumphant face.
I'm so glad you're not my competitor.
Soy looked relieved, but I felt the exact opposite. I felt bad for thinking this way. Well, cutie, you can't control your heart. What's so funny? I was having upsetting thoughts when Tay came over and talked to us. While I was coming back to my senses, Tay laid the tea on our table. So I didn't miss this chance and answered right away.
We were just talking to ourselves. Wow, this lemon tea is so pretty.
So I beamed and took a sip. Here's your milk tea. Thank you. I raised the cup and took a sip. The milk tea had a peculiar scent. It tasted a bit different too. Is this vanilla? I raised my head and looked at Tay. He was looking at me too. I mixed in vanilla and rooibos. As we caught eyes, he gave me a smile sweet as the vanilla in my tea. Oh my goodness. That tea sounds really nice though. Oh. Did he put in his special touch because Mr. Hobbin asked him to? Whatever the reason, I felt good to be treated specially. And more, I felt a bit proud since Soy was here too. Then I'll get going. Call me if you need anything.
Thanks, Tay.
Soy stared at Tay as he walked towards the counter. And before I knew it, I was watching Soy and Tay too. When Tay disappeared from our sight, Soy abruptly turned around and asked,
Your milk tea, is that on the menu?
I don't know. There's plain milk tea on the menu, but Tay made this one especially for me. I tilted my head. Probably not. Soy squinted at me. I ignored those eyes and covered my face with a teacup. The sweet vanilla scent tickled my nose. I don't see nothing.
Then Tay, we'll get going.
Okay, thanks for coming today.
It's nothing. We'll come more often.
Mr. Hobbin will be very glad to hear that. Soy and I chatted for an hour and left the cafe. Then see you later. Yeah, see you soon. See you soon? Ixnay on the oi say. I was actually saying see you at home, and I think he understood. I felt like I heard him say the same to me. I felt butterflies in my stomach at our secret message. Oh my goodness, you guys. We said our last goodbyes and walked down the stairs.
Didn't Tay seem nicer today?
Soy said happily as we left Banjul. Really? I think he's the same as usual.
No, it was definitely different. How should I put it? Before, he treated me like the rest of the kids, but now he seems to care a bit more. Or maybe not. But I don't think he's just being nice. I'm so excited.
Heart splattered out of her eyes. She won't listen to me even if I tell her she's wrong. So I just smiled awkwardly by her side. It was then. Hey, you guys, wait. I heard some people come down the stairs and call us. I turned around and saw a couple girls I'd never seen before, although I hear their voices quite often. I watched the two of you in the cafe. Weren't you guys clinging on to Tay too much? What? Alright.
You guys were hogging him the whole time. Is Tay yours? Huh?
She's right. You both should feel ashamed. Oh no. The girls who were being hostile wore unfamiliar uniforms. They weren't from our academy. They probably saw Tay at the cafe and grew to like him. Then they might misunderstand more. I hurriedly prepared to explain. No, There's nothing more to say. I'm warning you guys, don't ever come to Banjul. Tay suffers because of girls like you.
Yeah, right.
Soy cut the girl's words and scoffed. Everyone's eyes directed towards Soy. Soy? I pulled at her clothes. What if she makes things worse? This is where Tay works. If we make a fuss here, Tay might be in trouble. But my desperate eyes had no effect on Soy. She just ignored me and went on to say all the things she had to say.
I think you guys should be the ashamed ones. Tay's not yours. Who are you to tell us not to do this and that? Besides, you must know that Tay's single if you guys like him. That means that everyone has a chance. And only a person with both talent and effort can take that chance and win. To my eyes, you guys don't seem to have any of those. Don't you guys agree?
Hey, you!
Well, I mean, I guess putting effort won't be enough for you guys. Right? Since you need to be born with talent and the willpower to put in effort.
So I rattled on and picked them apart. Then she confidently flipped up her full waves. We were all wearing uniforms, but Soy had a different presence. The girls gritted their teeth in frustration. Hey, you must think you're really pretty.
Oh my, if I just seem really pretty to you guys, you're mistaken. I have tons of other strengths.
What the hell?
So why don't you guys just use this time to take care of yourselves more? So Tay could at least remember your faces. Hey, how dare you! You want a piece of... And don't talk about Tay as if he's something to get. I actually go to the same academy with him, so I can be friendly. But what about you guys?
So I didn't leave room for the other girls to attack back and rattled on. It was then. Oh, that's... I heard Tay's voice from above the stairs. We all froze to see him. The strange girls gasped to see him standing just above them. Tay! How did you hear everything?
So, hey, let's just go.
The girls hesitated for a while and just pushed through Soy and me and ran down the stairs. Tay just stared as they went.
Oh,
Soy quickly hid her fierceness and looked flustered like a delicate girl.
What are you doing here?
Oh, this. I came here to give you guys this. Tay handed us a small paper bag. It's cake.
Oh, thank you.
So I seemed to completely forget the trouble earlier and looked like a lovely girl in love. She blushed and carefully held the paper bag in her arms. But does something like this happen often? Tay asked with a gloomy face. I felt flustered and answered right away. No, it's not like that. Today was the first time. All right.
It's the first time anyone has come at us like that. But I think people have been a bit mean these days. Last time when she tripped in the music room...
Hey, I just tripped by myself. Tay frowned a bit. Soy, abort! Abort! I was startled and immediately cut her words. I didn't want to trouble Tay with something that wasn't even for sure.
Anyways, I'm not usually that aggressive. I just got a bit mad earlier.
I'm sorry about various things today. I'll apologize for those girls. So I waved her hands at what Tay said.
You don't have to apologize. They were the weird ones. Besides, you're popular, so you'll see girls like that a lot from now on. Of course, I'm different from those girls.
So I struggled to somehow mark her presence on him, but Tay still put on a gloomy face. A lot from now on? Tay mumbled something, but I couldn't hear. I got ready to leave since I thought I'd trouble him more if I stay any longer. Then, we'll be going. Thanks for the cake. Soy seemed to realize then how Tay was feeling and followed me. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. Be careful, Tay said with worry. I nodded, but I'm glad Soy was with me today. Soy must have forgotten all the troubles earlier and started humming. Yeah, I should be positive too. That would be good. Oops. Didn't mean to bang my mic. I came back home, washed, and wrote in my diary, as always. After closing my diary, I felt the day's exhaustion flood over me. I better read it before it gets ripped out. I think that's the new entry. Yep. November 4th. So I found out that I went to the amusement park with Tay during the weekend. I think the whole school knows too. How do I take care of this? I had no idea that Tay was this popular. I suddenly thought of what Tay said inside the Ferris wheel. Girls with malice. I think I'm being too sensitive. Let's not care about it. I ended up making Yano lie for me, and I don't feel good about it. Well, you didn't make him lie. He stood up for you. He covered for you, I guess I should say. I should really talk with Tay as less as I can at the academy. But anyways, Soy must really like Tay, right? Since Shinbi told me that she meant it this time. Besides, asking me to help her. My mind suddenly turned blank when she asked me that. I feel strange. I should now always be careful with Tay outside the house. I'm a bit upset that I can't even tell my closest friends the truth about the dolls. You did in only one of these routes, Lances. I should go to bed. I sat on my chair and stared at my bed. I went to lie down and fall asleep, but I don't think I'll be able to sleep easily with everything that's happened today. All I could think about were Soy and Tay. Soy's plea, Tay's feelings. Which one am I supposed to choose? To be honest, the fact that I have to think about this makes me feel guilty for Soy. For some reason, I feel so irritated. And at the end of all of those complicated thoughts, I picture the two of them intimately standing together. Oh boy. At imagining that, I felt my frustrated heart throbbing. What's wrong with me? I heard a knock. Yeah, come in. Is it Tay? Oh. The door opened and Yano came in, holding onto a plate. Oh, hey, Yano.
Master, did I interrupt you?
No, it's fine. As I gestured towards him, Yano came running in.
I'm glad. Master, here you go.
Yano laid down the plate on my desk. This is...
Tay told me that you'd be tired right now and asked to make this for you.
The steaming teacup smelled familiar. It's that cup again. This scent is... Triple Z. Why didn't Tay bring it to me himself? I wanted to know, but I didn't bother to ask. Okay. Alright, thanks, Yano.
Nah, I just did what I was asked. Then, Master, good night.
Okay. Yano turned around and left the room. Tay asked Yano to... I thought about saying thanks to Tay, but stopped.
If you just back me up, I might be able to become his girlfriend.
Why did I say yes when I don't even feel like it? I couldn't help but sigh at the frustration. Thinking about it won't do anything now. I drank Triple Z, hoping to just fall asleep quickly. It's a bit bitter. I drank this tea all the time, but it tasted a bit bitter today. Is it because Tay didn't make it? I drank the tea to empty my thoughts, but I felt more complicated. Complicated feelings. Yeesh.